Our Marist of the Year nominee is... Our Marist of the Year nominee is... Love of work is a Marist charism defined by the work ethic and individual displays through everything he or she does. Mr. Woodbine accentuates the standards of this charism as he constantly works hard and is always there for students or other teachers to help them complete tasks, studying, and with personal problems. He constantly is open to doing extra work and staying to help others despite his other commitments. He is a true reflection of Marsland as he strives to help the youth become educated in not only math but also in living a good Catholic life through his actions. Mr. Woodbine is well known for his contribution for the sporting aspect of our school. Along with his busy life as a mathematics coordinator, he coaches the A grades rugby league team and always strives to be the best role model he can be for his players. He constantly takes time out of his life after school to help the players on the sporting aspect, academic aspect, and also informing the Marist men of tomorrow, which is why Mr. Woodbine is the obvious choice for the prestigious Marist of the Year.
Mr. Woodbine demonstrates simplicity as he always acts honest. He shows his simplicity by always being genuine and straightforward. Mr. Woodbine says what he believes in and he shows it through his everyday actions and the way that he always helps to inspire students in his everyday actions. He is always honest before God and himself. He is the perfect example of simplicity as he shows integrity by always seeking humility and modesty in everyday actions. He encourages others to live the value of simplicity in everyday life. This is how Mr. Woodbine shows the Marist charism that is simplicity.
Mr. Woodbine reflects the Marist charism that is family spirit, as he always treats everyone as his family, whether it's his students or his fellow peers. He relates and cares for the people in his life to build a better community. Mr. Woodbine always shows warmth of welcome, acceptance and belonging wherever and whenever he teaches. He shows honesty, mutual respect and tolerance towards his students in the classroom and out during sport. Mr. Woodbine is always humble and encourages leadership through others. This is how Mr. Woodbine shows the Marist charism that is family spirit and why he should be the Marist of the Year.
Woodbine shows presence in his work by always wanting to help students. He is dedicated to his work and treats his students well. He knows how his students learn and alters his way of teaching to help them and benefit them in his classroom. He is trusted by students and he shows this by always respecting them and the students respect him back. This is why I think Mr. Woodbine deserves the Marist of the Year award.
Way of Mary is one of the 5 Marist charisms, and I think that Mr. Woodbine is rightfully the right recipient for the Marist of the Year award. He uses Mary as his perfect model to guide his teachings. Mr. Woodbine has openness to the action and will of God, like Mary of the Annunciation. His selflessness, humility and optimism are unique and make up some of his amazing characteristics. As a Marist educator, he presents Jesus to people, telling them to do as he wishes, like Mary. Mr. Woodbine forms communities and sowing hope in the classroom and on the fields, like Mary of the Pentecost. Again, personally, I believe Mr. Woodbine is the non-parodial recipient for Marist of the Year award.
How does Mr. Woodbine inspire young students?
I think he inspires his students because he's very passionate about his subject area. He's very passionate about teaching, which reflects in his students' passion when they're in the classroom. And he's very passionate about other activities in the school as well, like sport, and he's a great leader.
So what qualities has Mr. Woodbine shown during your teaching experience with him?
I think that he's a very good teacher because he has high expectations of his students. So that's a quality that he possesses, and his students will live up to that because they know that he expects a lot of them in terms of their work ethic and the achievement level that they can reach. What other qualities? He's very determined to make sure that his students do well, especially his senior students, and he's very committed to his job and his position.
How does Mr. Woodbine show the qualities of St. Marcelin Champagne?
Okay, so the qualities of St. Marcelin. Alright, so he has good family spirit. He always talks about his family, so I don't think he likes that. He has presence. So he's tries to be very present in the Marist community, at school, getting involved in activities, and he has a love of work. So yeah, like I already said, he's very passionate about his job and teaching.
How has he impacted the Marist community?
So he's made a big difference in terms of the achievement level of literacy students. So last year we came fourth in the state for student mathematics, and so his drive is to improve that every year and to make a big influence on the mathematics department at the school. And he also has contributed a lot, I think, to sporting teams at the school.
And last one, how does Mr. Woodbine live in the way of learning?
So he's quite humble, I would say, except for when he boasts about how he came fourth in the state for mathematics. But I think he has modest and humble qualities about him, and he's very compassionate and caring towards his students, and he's a kind person.
Mr. Woodbine is an ideal representation of the core Christian values both taught in the Bible and in the Catholic social teachings through his everyday life. He shows solidarity as he always wholeheartedly gives himself for the good of all his students, no matter how much of a burden it has on him. Mr. Woodbine represents Mark chapter 12 verse 31, which is, the second most important commandment is this: love your neighbour the same as you love yourself. He represents this through his selflessness, always working for the good of his students.
This is why we think Mr. Woodbine is the Marist of the